We did it! Eggman's army is officially butt-kicked. We won! Come on, now what? Can we ever just win and have that be the end of it?
Look!
Gotcha! The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden until the end.
Sonic, what's going on? There aren't less enemies, there's more!
What?
How can there be so many? Confirmed sightings indicate Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Chaos, Infinite. Thousands of them.
What have you done?
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
But that means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable energy site. It's an invulnerable ruby?
A good deduction, Ted. This Death Egg robot has... No, I have surpassed Infinite to become the complete and ultimate form. You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom Ruby, and in the end, everything will still be just as I planned.
Your plan will end like all your plans do, with you sitting in a pile of busted robot parts wondering how you failed so badly. Let's get him.
This is the final boss, the Death Egg robot, and unlike the ones in Sonic 2 and Sonic Generations, this one is a hulking monstrosity which you have to fight with all three of the characters, starting off with Classic Sonic. So his fight is about these, I'm guessing, Phantom Ruby generated cubes or something, the kind that look like Tetris blocks. And what you have to do here is avoid Eggman's laser, and then throw the rocks he throws back at him in the same way you did with the Egg Dragoon back in Green Hill. So yeah, that's basically it. Other than that, yeah, that's basically Classic Sonic thing. Honestly, the final boss music is largely forgettable, in my opinion. Seriously, I don't remember it. It's nothing like, dare I say, well, the Egg Dragoon music from Generations, making it joint second, I guess, with forgettable boss themes like with the Time Eater from Sonic Generations. So yeah, all I can remember is the beginning of it and it being used in cutscenes, but yeah. I think the worst thing you can do with Classic Sonic is run out of rings, however. However, once you're done with Classic Sonic, it is the rookie's turn. Oh yes, and have I chosen the wrong Wispen to go with the rookie here, because, oh boy. Yeah, I chose the Drill Wispen, which is not good against this boss. Honestly, I should have stuck with Burst. Anyway, what Eggman will do here is launch missiles at you, create a shockwave with his giant hand, after which you can use your homing attack, I guess, if you don't have a decent Wispen, which I don't, and to damage his giant robotic hand, and then he'll do the whole rinse and repeat again. His actual most vulnerable spot, however, is his cockpit, so yeah, which you can attack multiple times for massive damage. Meanwhile, the egg pawns will snipe at you from the sidelines. So yeah, the thing with the rookie, like with Classic Sonic actually, is that you don't want to lose all your rings because there are only so many in the area. So yeah, the rookie can at least avoid the thing there, so that's good. But I don't know. You can tell when you've done a lot of damage to Eggman because what he will do is lurch backwards. Thankfully, you seemingly if you defeat one phase of the boss, you don't have to do it again. So I don't have to do the whole Tetris phase with Classic Sonic. So at least that's something. That attack there with the rookie is very hard to dodge once he pounds the ground and pretty much gets rid of the whole thing. So yeah, the robotic arm he sends down, that's just a decoy. You want to attack his cockpit to do more damage, in my humble opinion. So yes, but this for me is the toughest part of the fight with the rookie. And you have to actually get the homing attack just right as well. Again, another thing, I should have brought the Burst Wispen for to dealing with the egg pawns, but whatever. Too late now. So yeah, meanwhile I want to homing attack as quickly as possible, of course. There we go. Yeah, apparently the game does allow you to do it even though as he's moving back. So yeah, and then he takes out a whole section of flooring with his fist. And also with his laser, of course, multiple times in fact. Yeah, Eggman is not playing around here, it seems. So yeah. Now we don't have much maneuverability at all here, seriously. But never mind. And that's the other thing. Once he's got rid of a lot of flooring, it will be very, very hard to get past it, if you know what I mean. The basic gist of the fight. Just be wary of where Eggman's cockpit is, and you should be fine with the rookie, even with his rather delayed homing attack. And then what Eggman will do, he will use the power of the Phantom Ruby to activate Null Space again, and this time, it basically becomes a carbon copy of the Sonic Lost World boss fight, seriously, as we'll see here. He's actually got a hidden boss right inside. Seriously, and yeah, that's creepy. But yes, he is activating Null Space yet again. And this Death Egg robot pretty much reminds me, as I say, of Sonic Lost World, basically, which is the thing. So now we have both Sonics and the rookie up against Eggman again. And he does the photocopier beam. Hell, it's just the same like with Sonic Colors. You saw my Sonic Colors Ultimate Let's Play, you would have seen me pretty much going against it. Anyway, this is also the boss which requires you to use the well, in this case, triple boost, as we'll see at the very end. But apparently this boss is so tough that I paused the game. Classic Sonic and Infinite boss fights you have to keep up, and also with, I guess, the Nega Wisp fight in Sonic Colors, you have to keep up with Eggman, so keep boosting. He will send out this rather annoying fire at you. Seriously, that's a thing and everything, but yeah. And it will cover the entire screen, seriously. Honestly, this is a really underwhelming boss fight, seriously. It's just a copy of every single boss we've seen in since Sonic Colors, shall we say. And it doesn't even use the Wisp powers here, seriously. They are in this game. They just bash the living crap out of him, seriously. Until you attack each of the parts of the Death Egg robot and whatnot. As I say, though the really annoying bit comes at the very end. Well, it firstly sends out these missiles, which you can see coming. All you need to do is quick step, so that isn't the problem. The photocopier beam, yes, I'll call it that. The photocopier beam keeps going, so what you have to do really is use the double jump with a modern Sonic. That is the Chief Sonic that's in charge here, it seems. And then bash the living crap out of him, yada yada yada, just like with there I see it thing. And then by the very end, what we have to do is initiate the once it gets going, the triple boost, of course, the infamous triple boost for me, anyway. It's the most infamous part of this boss fight, but we'll get to that eventually, as we have to deal with the photocopier beam. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. Let me put it this way. Dr. Entropy in Crash Bandicoot 3 did it better than Eggman. What's Eggy's excuse then, when the master of time in the Crash games is better at using that attack than an evil doctor who's been in the games for, let's see, Crash came out, I dare say 6 or 7 years it came out beforehand. What's Eggy's excuse? Well, never mind. And then the missiles actually get tougher to deal with. So yeah, so homie attack the living crap out of him, and then attack all three. Yeah, it's really repetitive, is this boss, seriously. I don't know how long we have until we use the triple boost, but let's see. I'll just skip to where I do it successfully anyway. With the triple boost, if you do fail it, what will happen is that just Eggman will just sit there. Seriously, so you can try as many times as you want. But this is me doing it correctly and blasting the living crap through the Death Egg robot in a similar way to the Time Eater in Sonic Generations. Seriously, this game is, wow, that's probably zero originality, yeah. And so now we will see the end of the game and probably one of the worst credit sequences I have ever seen in a Sonic game. As we'll see when we get to it.
Goodbye. Get home safely, Sonic. And thanks for everything.
Yeah! Cheer up, Tails. I'm sure we'll run into him again. All right, guys. It's time we cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world in. And I'm not talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
True that.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah!
I think Classic Sonic got a better send-off in Generations. Anyway, this is the credits sequence, seriously. All it is basically the credits of a black background, stupid me, and showing the various stages, seriously. It's not even like Generations where you got footage from the thing. No, it's just the backgrounds of each stage. It's just annoying. And we get a rather slow ballad and then we hear fist bump. This goes on for a while. I honestly think this is actually worse than the Sonic Colors credits, where you have to sit through all that stuff. At least you could do something with the wisps in that one. No, this is fairly bad. Anyway, that was Sonic Generations. Kind of mediocre Sonic game. The only saving grace is probably the rookie, but even that isn't enough to save it, I think. But, and the Shadow Stages. The Shadow Stages are awesome. All I can say is I am glad this game did get some fan DLC in the form of Overclocked. Seriously. Otherwise, it's forgettable otherwise. I don't know if I'll cover Overclocked because I do not know if I can record the PC version and I have to shell out for that as well. But, that being said, that is Sonic Forces. Oh boy. All I can say is much better things are coming with the Blue Hedgehog after this, because we get, not only do we get Mania Plus, of course, but we also, of course, get Frontiers and, I guess, Superstars. I've not played that game yet, so I can honestly say Frontiers is a much better game, honestly. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna leave this for now and go to the, I guess, post-credits scene with Sonic and the Rookie saying farewell to one another. And I will see you for Sonic Mania again, and indeed Encore Mode, which will be a lot better for me to cover live than whatever this is to do post-commentary. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on! There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
Huh? What, you're leaving us? There are others who need your help. But okay, I'm not gonna stop you.
Man, the first time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind about you.
I knew you'd come through, rookie. Well, I guess you're not a rookie anymore.
You did good out there. It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day.
Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to a conclusion. But we'll be friends forever. A single person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a diligent effort. Yeah.
Hey, you're taking off too? I was thinking the same thing. You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different. See you later, buddy.